Greetings, this is the Instrument Sidekick video for the flute. Page 16, new goal! Page 16, new goal. So, this page has a picture of a car because cars are really, really fast, and this is a speed test. So, the goal is to play a C, then an F, then a C, as fast as you can, going C, F, C, without needing to pause between, without needing to look at your fingers in between, without needing to look up anything in between, as fast as you can, but still getting it right, okay? So you'll find when you're in a rush, sometimes there'll be a moment where there's things going down gradually instead of all together. So you get like, okay, we don't want that, okay? We want it to go right up to. Now, you can't stop and look at your fingers in between. Okay? That obviously wouldn't be considered fast. It does not have to be insane fast as you can to get it right, but not too fast. So I'll still take about this speed. As long as you don't stop and look at your fingers, I'll take it, okay? As long as you don't have to put the flute down, anything weird like that, we're good, okay? I can go, all right? And you can work towards that if you want, all right? And then there's a little practice check next to that. So think of each of these like a little speed test that you got to do for me in a whatever kind of way we're doing lessons, all right? And if I'm in person, I'll put a stamp on that, and if I'm not in person, then I'll tell you to go ahead and put a date on that one. And then you go on to the CGC and CAC, and then you got to do the harder ones, DFD, DGD, and DAD. Dad, spells dad. So you have all these possible patterns between the notes that you knew first, the F, G, and A notes for the hot cross buns and Married a Little Lamb, and moving them between the new notes that you have, C and D. All right, so you can get used to all the different ways that your fingers are going to have to move to play different notes in different songs, okay? The more used to it you are, the better you can do it without looking at the finger changes, the better, okay? Because all these notes, you're going to see songs with a pattern of moving between these notes, and you're going to have to be fast enough for it to be an interesting song, for it to be good. So that's the main thing about flute, is finger work. You're going to have to really do a lot of fingering changes and getting your fingers used to doing this without needing to look, okay? So you have C, F, C, C, G, C, and C, A, C. All right, and then you have D, F, D. I did that wrong. I did it wrong again. There we go. And D, G, D. And D, A, D. All right. So work on all those, trying to get each one of those as fast as you can. I'm going to check them in order. You can practice them in any order you want. Whatever's easiest for you to pick it up, and maybe learning one that's later on might help you with one that's earlier on. That's fine. But in our lesson, I'm going to be checking them in order, so just be aware of that. And don't stop working on Hot Cross Buns, Mary Had a Little Lamb, and Au Clair de la Lune. But now start adding this to your practice and really trying to get this ready for the next class. Have fun. Fast fingers. May the force be with you.